Hey folks, here it is May 14th. I just got our chicks. I wanted to talk to you about how we do it, generally, how we start our chicks without a brooder. Day one till done, they're in our mobile chicken cage. Now, as with gardening, it's a timing game. You know, we're not going to start tender seedlings or plant too early in the garden if the weather doesn't look like it's going to cooperate, like our April here. If I'd had chicks in April, we'd have been in trouble. We'd have needed a brooder. But we sold our brooder years ago, and on the years that it's been too cold to start them in the cage, I have fabricated some kind of a makeshift brooder inside the hoop house, and they've been fine for a couple weeks so they could get outside. But watching the weather, we had a break. We're finally staying above freezing at night. 40s, maybe even 50s for lows coming up for the next week. So when I went into town, I don't order chicks generally. I kind of take my chances. Last year I really lucked out. I got Red Rangers. I got them. I went in and ordered them and got them the next day, which was a miracle, considering what all went on last year. But this year I just stopped at our co-op and they happened to have about 30 Cornish cross. We're doing Cornish cross this year. We don't have the time to mess with Red Rangers. And we have half dozen or so Red Rangers in the freezer yet from last year, so I thought I'll just get 20. So I got them a little over an hour and a half ago or so. And of course they were scurrying around in here, and now they saw me and they've all run back into their little hut. But I'm going to take you up here and just give you a brief little tour of our system and show you how we do it from day one till done in our mobile chicken cage. For those of you who haven't seen our chicken cage design, I'll take you on a little tour here again. So it is 10 feet along the sides. That's just a 10-foot 2x6 that forms the skids on the sides, and then I have 4 hoops bent to give us a 6-foot width and a 36 to 40 inch height inside, and a door on each end, and it's movable either direction, so we can pull it using this handle. We can pull it either way. I don't want to pull it right now because I have a light attached to the beam there, but these PVC 1.25" PVC pipes are attached with just a few lengths of that garage door chain and screwed into the end, so the pipe then spins as the cage is moving, so that closes that gap. It'll prevent things from, well, it'll prevent our little chicks from escaping, and it prevents smaller things from scooting underneath. And then I take a tarp. It's just an 8-foot by 10-foot, one of those made in China tarps, and I just screw that over, and then I remove that, of course, at the end of the season. So what I do inside, well, this is for our water. This is for the a water bucket. We have an automatic water. That's in the other video. I have a video on the cage. So what I have is, let's see if this will focus. There they are. There are 20 of them in there. So I have a heat lamp in there, and I just took a half barrel, plastic barrel. You can get them for $10 a piece. And I have the heat lamp hanging from the ceiling, and it's a regular heat lamp, so it throws out a good amount of heat. And then I just cut a hole in the top of the barrel that fits, just a little larger than the diameter of the shield for the heat lamp, so that's adjustable up and down. And if they get too warm, they can move away from it. If they get too cold, they can move underneath it. I have some shavings from the workshop in there. And then if they are still needing heat and we get another cold snap, say in a week or so, we get back down and below freezing, I have another one of these. I can put two of them together, so it's kind of like adjoining rooms. And throw a blanket over the top and then put another heat lamp in so that I have two lamps and then two chambers. It gives them all kinds of room. So that's kind of it. See, it's 60 degrees, but I think the weather's kind of turning here. It's almost looking like it could rain. Certainly need it, but they should be perfectly fine in there. They'll stay dry, pretty much protected from the wind. So we'll check back. Maybe I'll do another video here in a couple weeks and show you their progress as they move out of their little huts and start moving around the yard. So until next time, this is Mark again with Backwood Basics. Let's grow together.